Greetings, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself. I think today is the return of Final Fantasy XIII-2. I don't know if I've done XIII-2. But either way, it's been a long time since I've done anything 13 related in the Final Fantasy world. These are requested by a handful of people. Goodmen, Gray, Fyurie, Daniel SP, and Dennis. Thank you so much. We are going to be listening to Full Speed Ahead, otherwise known as Dash, and Yeul's theme. And these are from the channels Naoshi Mizuta, which I'm excited for. And the other channel is Joelle? I don't recognize that name. I don't know 13 that well. I know there's Lightning Returns. I don't know if this is that one. I don't know. Basically, I don't know anything about 13. I just know it's kind of one of those like games that people hate or love. But yeah, I can't really recall at the moment what the sound sounds like. Oh yeah, and then Hamazu is part of this too. Nice. Okay. Well, this is Full Speed Ahead from XIII-2. That's good. Ooh, I was expecting You know, funny enough, I'm currently playing Octopath Traveler, and this reminded me of Octopath Traveler. I'm hearing that guitar on the right channel though, the acoustic. It's got a little bit of a fusion groove going on. Damn, okay, XIII-2. This is a battle theme? I have no context on these, by the way. Very clean sound. I don't know if 13 has like a theme to it, or XIII-2 has a theme to it. Ooh. A descending arpeggio. Da-da-da. Okay. Oh, I love what the drummer's doing. And the piano, I guess. I would never guess this is 13 or Final Fantasy. I would never guess this is Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh. And the violin kicks back in. Electric guitar on the left. Oh, violin solo. And the acoustic on the right doing the stabs. Oh my gosh. What am I hearing right now? There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of rhythmic ness happening. Da 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 da. Wow. Have I been sleeping on Final Fantasy 13-2? Holy crap. Alright, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know anything about 13, really. Here's what I do know. I know one thing. One thing only. And unfortunately, it's not even from this game. Well, it was played in this game, but the original's from Final Fantasy V. And that's Battle in the Big Bridge. In one of the 13 games, there was a Battle in the Big Bridge version, and it sounded super sick. And it was from one of the 13 games, and that stuck with me. At this moment, I can't tell you any other song from 13, but that I want to. Well, I mean, I should say 13-2 because it is from 13-2. But that was unlike. I feel like that's like unlike almost a lot of things in Final Fantasy. Period. This to me, I would have never guessed that's FF. I would have said that's like a remix album of some kind, like maybe the consoles on YouTube did a cover of it or something, you know, something like that, like one of those band jazz covers of something. But the fact that it's Naoshi Mizuta, who, by the way, I've been a huge fan of the past year or two. I know him mostly from Final Fantasy XI, which is another kind of like off game that people don't really talk about. Not as much as the mainline ones, I guess. But 11's music is fantastic, and a lot of Naoshi Mizuta's stuff is my favorite. This composer is really catching my attention, and I want to see like just what else they can do. But I've never heard this kind of style. This almost I don't know. This was like such a hybrid of different things. It had this kind of fusion thing. It sounded like Star Ocean. It sounded like Persona at times. It sounded like, I don't even know. But basically, it sounded like anything but Final Fantasy. Now, the thing about 13, I don't even know the last time I heard 13 of any of them. I can look it up when the next song plays, but nothing has ever retained or stayed with me. So I'm just gonna search that in the meantime. Oh, that was great. That was fantastic. That really caught me by surprise. The main theme of the arpeggiated, distorted, the jamming drum solo, the violin solo, the guitar solo, the piano solo. Everything sounded so good. What is this called? Full Speed Ahead. Full Speed Ahead. I mean, well, I've played a couple of Final Fantasies, and I would say that. Oh, okay. I have a couple of answers here. I would say that has to be like a battle theme, right? Because okay, so I've done Blinded by Light, and in the thumbnail, I'm doing a thumbs up, so that's a good sign. Oh, that was one of those videos I did when I had a little blood in my eye, so it looks pretty brutal. I've done Saber's Edge 3 years ago. I've done Lightning Returns. Oh, Mighty Buenavelza. I remember that. I think that was the first time I ever heard 13, but that was Lightning Returns. And then I've done Dust to Dust, which was my most recent 10 months ago. So I've done like 4 videos in like 3 years. And yeah. I could be wrong about this, but I want to say... God, I'm probably wrong about this. Was this Hamazu's debut to Final Fantasy? Or was that 12? Maybe even 11. I don't know. He's been in like a staple since, but I want to say 13 was the first time. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We have another song to go because that was crazy. That was so good. Like, I'm not even kidding. That was probably like in my top like 50 songs I've had on the channel. Not even Final Fantasy or anything, like just like in the top 50. That was good. I might have to use that in background music or something. I don't know. This one's slightly longer. Yeul's theme. But this is interesting because the channel says Joel or Joely. So I don't know. But it's like an official video, so I don't know. This is Yeul's theme from FF13-2. Ironically, this sounds like 11. Oh. Oh, this reminded me of something immediately. I'll tell you after. But it's also a Square Enix game. See if you can guess what I'm going to say. Who composed this, though? I'm guessing Joel or Joelle is a singer. It's Naoshi Mizuta. How did I know? That's why I asked. Because it sounds like him. That's a double Naoshi Mizuta. What is the soundtrack? This is good. The reason I thought it was Mizuta is because of these slow acoustic arpeggios in the background. It sounds like something he'd do. And that too, that like dissonant chord. Yeah, I was able to tell it was him. That's funny. It's rare that happens, but when it does, it always feels good. Ooh, was that a rain stick? That was a rain stick. Dude, Final Fantasy 13-2? FF13 fans are coming out of the woodwork like, yes, finally. She is carrying that tune, man. Is this credits? Chimes. Jazz piano? Dude. My gosh. I've never heard of this singer. Oh, it's a double bass too. The stand-up ones. Feels like I'm at a lounge right now. That shift in chord. Suspended. And then it goes back here. Constantly guiding despite interesting tension. It was like held. Hoping against fear when all is lost. Who is Yeul and why do they get thrown banger like this? Do-do-do-do. Course. vocal harmony. Hold on. I was gonna say something, but hold on. Protect me with her love. Rain stick. Egg shaker. Nice melody.
I'll protect you with my love.
Man, I just did a love theme video. This would have worked perfectly in there. Is this a love song?
Protect you with my love.
Oh, her voice is so soft. That last love she just did? Dring, yeah. I feel like Final Fantasy XIII fans are clamoring from the rooftops right now. They've been yelling at me for a while to return to listen to this game, and dude, I mean, it's not like I haven't heard it before, but I just don't remember it. I hear a lot of songs now, dude. It's I mean, I've always have, but I'm just being truthful. Not everything sticks, you know. Everything is cool like during the time I hear it, because I give it its time and, you know, I examine it and do all that. But as soon as that song is over, the next one starts, and then I get into that world, and you know what I mean. So it's like, the last time was 10 months ago. I don't know how many videos I've done since 10 months ago, but it's been probably over 500. And then each video has 2 songs, so I've probably heard over 1,000 songs between then. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot. It's not like 10 songs or 20 songs in between. No, it's a lot. Anyways, I don't remember ever hearing anything like this from 13, of any other 13s. I also don't know if this is my debut of XIII-2. I couldn't see that. Did I? Let me see. I've done Lightning Returns, regular 13. Yeah, I think this might be the debut of XIII-2. I've done 10-2. Yeah, I don't think I've done 13-2 before. That's weird. That's very strange. Well, it's not weird, but it's like, for me, that's weird. Wow, both these songs are so good and so different. The reason I thought immediately that it was Naoshi Mizuta is because, again, those kind of like acoustic, slow, minor key arpeggios is kind of like a thing he does, especially in FF11. So, like, for example, like this doesn't say, the last video said it was him because it was a channel, but this one just says Joelle or Joel. But then if you scroll down, that's where it says Naoshi Mizuta. And the reason I thought that is because my favorite song from Final Fantasy XI is a Naoshi Mizuta track called The Sanctuary of Zeta. And I think if you listen to that song within a couple of seconds, you'll understand why this one reminded me of that, minus the vocals. But it's got kind of that same kind of slow picking into the dark dissonant chord change in the middle. This was really cool. Both of these are really, really good. I've never heard of this singer. I don't know if they've ever returned to do anything for Final Fantasy. I don't know. Let me know more about this singer, but I don't think I've heard of that voice here. Also, what is happening in this game? The first song was like this kind of jazzy fusion thing, battle theme perhaps. I don't know. It's called Full Speed Ahead, so it sounds like one. And then this was just a character theme, or so it seems. It just says Yeul's theme, but that doesn't sound like a character theme to me. It sounds like a credits or something. I don't know. If it's spoilers, perhaps write spoiler in the comments. Damn though, like I think the main thing that I'm taking away from this is like, that's Final Fantasy? I've been listening to Final Fantasy now here for 3 years. And I've played some of the games because of the music. And yet that didn't sound like the series to me. And I knew 13 was different, but I don't know it was that different. Wow. I don't know, I'm just like super shocked and pleasantly surprised. That is really, really cool. And knowing that at the time back then I wasn't really into Naoshi Mizuta, but I did know of Hamazu. So now that I know for sure that these two were involved, that's exciting. That's exciting. Let me know your opinion of 13. I know it's a split thing, but do me a favor. And most people are good about this, but just do me a favor. If you see a comment that like, or an opinion of this game that you don't agree with, just leave it alone. It doesn't matter, you know. You're not right, they're not right. You're not wrong, they're not wrong. Just let people enjoy what they want. I'm just curious of all, you know, your experience with this game. And that goes for any game. That just goes for any comment section. You know, don't be weird. Not just mine. But with 13, I have heard a lot of mixed opinions. I'm not sure about which game is better than, you know, at least as far as in the 13 series. But this definitely made me super interested. And the thing that it I was gonna say convinced me of, but it's reminded me of, was Peaceful Sleep from Nier Automata, which makes a lot of sense considering who requested this. But if you ever played Nier Automata, it's not really a spoiler. It's like in the first 20 minutes of the game or something like that. The Resistance Camp music. Just reminded me of that. Sort of. It gave me that feel. And I love that song. Those are both really fantastic. And I'm kind of in awe of what I just heard from both of them. First song, Full Speed Ahead, I'm definitely going to use that somewhere. Depending on copyright, like that's definitely background music material. That's a big honor here because I don't do that all the time. And then this one I'm just super curious about because that was just a great song. It was beautiful. It sounded like a love song, which is very relevant because I just did a love theme video. I don't know what else to say. You guys fill in the blanks, but dude, 13-2 is pretty good. I'm shocked. That's it. Thank you to the requesters. Thank you to all the patrons see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. Until next time, my name is Jesse. Peace.